Hello everyone, welcome to another Rick's Picks. Today I'm going to be doing my review of the Raphael figure from the IDW comic books by Loyal Subject. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at him in packaging, then I'm going to take a look at the figure and its accessories, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on him. Also this week I'm going to be doing a review on the other three turtles and Shredder from the IDW comic book. So go ahead and check those videos out as well. And if you like any of these videos, hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe. They're small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So here he is in packaging. I do like the packaging for this. You got his name here, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You get this nice open clamshell here so you can see the figure and all his accessories. On top you got Loyal Subject, age restrictions. Alright, I guess that's also their logo as well. Turn around this way. Get this nice picture of Raphael. Okay, spin it around this way. You get, a little story about the comics. A little bit of legal, some more legal. The figure, all his accessories. Get another picture of Raphael from the comics. And then your bottom is a little bit of legal and skew. So with all that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. All right, so here he is out of packaging. He definitely captures the look of, the IDW comic books. All right. So he's a wider stance than most of the other turtles. Let's give him the rotation. All right, there's a lot of nice detail in his skin and clothing. I like the detailing to his shell. But like I said in other videos, I would like to see a nice wash on these figures. I think a nice wash would really make these figures pop. Give them a lot more detail, give them some more pop. So let's take a look at his points of articulation. So his head does move. All right. He has a shoulder joint, an elbow joint, and a wrist joint. All right. Put these arms up. Now, there is a joint in here for his body, but unfortunately it doesn't move because the shell stops it from moving. So I don't even know why they put that joint in. It might be the molds that they use for it might, be generic for all their figures. So maybe there might be turtle figures that could actually move in the torso. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not 100% familiar with Loyal Subject. This is the first line of figures I've reviewed from them. So to finish up his points of articulation, he does have a thigh joint. All right, there's a swivel right here. He has a knee joint, and he also has an ankle joint. Okay. Now, the weird thing about this one, real quick, I don't know what's up with this green on his face. Around his lips or something. I think that might be a little excessive. It looks a little weird to me, to be honest with you. But other than that, I think he's so far a good-looking figure. So now let's look at what he comes with. First off, he comes with an alternate head. All right. Where he has actual pupils. Where here he has the blank eyes. It's just that switch off that they do with the comics. I think the Nickelodeon cartoon also did it as well, the same as the 2000 series. All right, comes with a couple of hands, so he comes with the side hands. All right, this is really nice because they actually put the gap in between the fingers, so he can hold the size the way that they should be, or more commonly is held. Most other figures, you kind of have to work it to make it look right. So this looks like they actually gap it for that. So we'll see how well that works. So you have that hand. Then you have the hand for the other side. All right. You have an open hand for this side. And then you have this hand here, which I guess are another way to hold the size or something. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be, but I think it's for the shurikens. So we'll take a look at that. All right. So he comes with 2 of these. All right. 1 and then 2. All right. He comes with 2 of these. These are the end parts of the bandana for each of the heads. So 1 and 2. He comes with 2 sides. 1. And I like the paint coat to this, actually. That looks really nice. I like how they did that. It gives it enough shine to give it a metal look to it. And I also like the handle wrap on them as well. I think that looks really nice too. So I really like the detail that they put onto his size. And then he comes with 3 shurikens. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so first off, spin him around this way. That just pops in here like this. Alright, so now he has his bandana on. Like I said, I don't know how much I like that green look around his lips. It looks like somebody just randomly took a brush and just like brushed it on. It doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. So let's pop this head off. We'll give them this. They put these heads on. There it goes. All right, so that head's off. Let's pop this one on. They definitely make this a tight fit. All right, you just got to work it, maneuver it. All right, trying to do this on screen for you. Might need to soak it in some hot water. I'm going to try to see if I don't need to. That's almost on there. Just doesn't want to pop in there. So might have to go get the old jug of hot water. And his foot came off. Huh. That's interesting. All right, that just popped back on. All right. Now, the thing I have been noticing about these figures are that these heads are really that tight. So, yeah, I'm going to have to... Wait a minute. All right, I think I got it. Nah, I'm going to have to go get the old hot water. Okay, so I put his head in some hot water. The same with the other figures. So I'm letting them all sit in some hot water. So when I do the other videos, you know, we won't have this issue. So I'm going to let it sit in there for a couple of seconds and then I'm going to pull it out. Now, it's nice sometimes to soak them in hot water because what it does is it softens up the plastic. Makes it a lot more, you know, pliable and soft. So it should go on a lot easier now. Ooh, wow. Ooh, that is some hot water. Yeah. See? A little bit of hot water went right on with no issues, okay? So, put this old bandana piece in here. All right. So now that that head is on, put this on this one. Let's start looking at some of these hands, okay? Boop. So first off, we got these hands, and they look like they work for, I believe they're called tontifs. All right. Stay on there. All right. So this will go in here just like that. All right. So that fits on there nicely. No issues. All right. Now, the one thing I'm noticing about this figure is his legs are really loose. You know, I mean, they still hold position, but they're definitely loose. So I don't know if that's specific to this particular figure or if some joints are just loose. But as you see, these fit on okay. No issues. All right. You could probably put the size in these hands as well. So if you just want them straight up holding them. There. So, as you see, the side will also fit in this hand. All right. No issues with that. So let's pull the side out of here. All right. Let's pop off one of these hands. Side hand here. We're going to pop this hand off. And we're going to put that star hand in here. All right. So now, let's see how well one of these sides works in these hands the way they have it. All right. Now, one thing I will say about these figures is I kind of wish that this thing would stop falling off. Okay. I kind of wish that the fingers were softer. All right. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the factor you could get the side in there a lot easier if the fingers were soft. But because they don't move that well, it's really hard to get it in here. All right. I'm really having to, play with this a little. And yeah, that thumb don't move at all. So I'm trying to figure out how to work this in here the way that they want it to be in here. It just doesn't seem to want to work, which is kind of a shame. I mean, you could kind of have them hold it like that, but that's not what you want. You want it in there. And the whole thing is this thumb is what's jacking up the program. So, so it's the way how the thumb is that's making it hard. I mean, I guess you can kind of... All right. Yeah, you know what? This is what we're going to do here. While we got the hot water sitting here, that hand's going to go in the hot water. We're going to see if we can try to soften that up a little bit. Now for the star hand. All right. So let's see how well we can get. All right. So this hand works really well. The stars fit right in it. Okay. And the neat thing is he has these little holsters here for the stars. So you can put each one in these little holsters here, which is really nice. All right, I like that. And then 3. Oops. All right. So as you see, they all fit in there really nice. No issues with that. All right, this hand, ooh, that's hot. Should be a little bit softer now. So let's see if we can now try to get that sigh in here. Yeah, there you go. So once again, hot water saves the day. He gets it in there like it's supposed to. It looks really nice. He holds it well. So I just think they should have just made this hand just a little bit softer, so it's easier to work it in there, because I'm sure as you play with it a little bit more and move it and put them in and out, it'll probably loosen up the fingers enough to where, you won't need the hot water. But it kind of stinks that you actually have to use the hot water for that. And of course the size fit right in the back here. All right. Wait a minute, just like that. So no issues with that fitting in where it needs to be. Boop. All right. So overall, he is a good looking figure. He definitely has his flaws. I think his legs are a little loose. I think the joints in the legs are a little loose. I don't like the fact that you kind of have to use hot water to get his weapons into his hands. That shouldn't be an issue. They should make the fingers soft enough to where You can move it around so you can get, you know, the weapons in and out. I like how the shurikens have these little holsters here along his, you know, sash, which is really nice. I think that's a really nice bit of detail. Just like I said with the other figures, you know, I kind of wish they would put a wash on him. I think it would really have the figure stand out a little bit better than what it does. So other than that, overall, he's not a bad figure. You know, I think he would look great with the rest of your turtle collection. So with that being said, I hope you guys did like this review. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up, share, and subscribe. They're small clicks for you, but it really helps this channel grow. So until the next one, late.